Welcome to the most unique podcast. It is the Menacing Millennial Podcast. We're coming at you twice a week, Wednesdays and Fridays. If that changes, or if you want to get a hold of us, please hit us up on Facebook at Menacing Millennials.
Thank you, Brent. We are your three hosts, Russ, Brent, and John, the best Menacing Millennial podcast in the history of the world. Look us up on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Menacing Podcast.
And prepare to be menaced by our wit, our charm, and our millennialness. And if you're not a fan of social media, looking at you, Brent, you can find us by email, menacingpodcast@gmail.com, and find us anywhere podcasts are available.
I have to get back to my kid who's at practice.
Oh, nice.
Let's go then.
What are they practicing?
Hockey.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah. A useful sport.
Is it? Sounds Canadian. I'm surprised they haven't put a tariff on it yet.
Ooh. Why? Because Canadians are getting all tariffed out.
I mean, I think we all are getting a bit tariffed out.
Yes. At least we're tariffed about it.
No, oh boy. Now, Brent, on Wednesday's episode, you had mentioned at the end an article you wanted to discuss.
Yeah. Well,
so take us through this.
So, John...
Okay, didn't need your life story about it, just looking to get to
I guess
what the article was. The article you had mentioned.
Did we get any feedback?
About?
The question from said article.
Oh, that would involve me looking at stuff. You read a minute, and I'll take a look at some stuff.
Says a study...
John's also here.
Yes,
by the way.
John is here. So if John wants to jump in, he can... he could definitely talk more to this, maybe, about the beards.
Read it, Brent. Sorry.
What?
Jeez.
Okay, well, it says a study in the archives of S.A. I don't know... John said this.
Well, what's the... just read the headline. We don't need to delve into it.
Okay.
When we
Men with
we
beards...
don't deal with facts.
Okay, well, men with beards are more stable romantic partners, study finds.
Well, we know that that's not true due to you two.
What?
Both bearded gents.
Who's been married the longest?
That doesn't mean anything.
I'm romantic.
It just means she's wanted to get out the longest.
Well, maybe. That's fair.
John's freshly married. I don't know if he's a good sample subject on it. Yeah.
They're still in the honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness, this is so cute and adorable.
Like the, do you ever see Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Oh, years ago,
And that couple sings that song, You're My Little Teddy Bear.
Yes.
Yeah, that's basically, that's the phase John and his wife are in.
So the findings suggest that men with beards are more inclined toward long-term commitment, loyalty, and family investment. Researchers propose that facial hair may subconsciously signal maturity and reliability, shaping both self-perception and how others view them. I actually agree with that.
Oh.
Those without beards just are not really... Yeah.
Brent proves that the beard does not... It might make you look more mature, but you don't act more mature. Are you going to dispute me on that?
Oh, no, I've always said that I'm...
You bragged about your...
I'm a 13-year-old trapped
Exactly. Thank you.
in a grown-up's body.
But here's the thing, though, too. So they don't really say, though, the length of beard.
Yeah, I think it's just
true.
facial hair.
Was it like...
Well, no, beard.
Beard.
You can't do this stupid little soul patch.
Yeah.
Or like the pencil...
Mustache
or
because we've all seen the French guys with the pencil. They're not reliable whatsoever.
Absolutely not.
Well, and the picture they show is a guy who has a full beard.
Yeah.
Like long, full beard.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think, though, what they described a guy with a beard like is a dog. Loyal, self-confident.
Don't you feel, though...
So a golden retriever.
Yeah, we're kind of... Guys with beards are like golden retrievers, essentially.
And guys without beards are like the naked cats, right?
Oh, yeah. Shaky. Or chihuahuas, always shaky and like...
Nervous. Chicken. A nervous
So
animal.
I like the concept, right? Because you got the idea, because obviously guys with beards look homeless.
Oh, sure.
So there's kind of that air of confidence, right? They're confident enough to go walking around looking like a tramp. But...
an insecure man would only say that without a beard.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, isn't it, when you have that type of mentality, you're going to be more of a loner.
His Native American name is Babyface.
That is true. Actually,
I thought it was walks alone a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, both of those depends on which. The Cherokee call me Babyface, and the Iroquois walks alone a lot.
Because 414 men aged 18 to 40 were tested on this. 415th man was Russ. So that's why they didn't choose him.
So Brent was outside of the age range for testing, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Old joke too, huh? Okay.
Heyo. Do they say anything about the color of the beard? If it's grayer, if it's darker?
Grayer just means more wisdom.
No.
I can't argue with that. That's as Lord of the Rings has taught us.
Oh, sorry. I was saying no to no color. There was no color.
No color mentioned.
No
okay,
color mentioned.
I gotcha.
Just, no.
Well, you did kind of look right at me. You're like, no, that doesn't.
Well, I thought you. Oh,
that doesn't.
I
even
didn't know where
pan
you're
out.
going with that. I was like, no, there's no color. Like
we have our test subject right here.
Yeah.
It, very clearly is not the
Gray,
case.
Red, black, brown.
What?
Yeah. All the beard colors.
Oh,
Jesus loves the little children. Oh,
Yeah.
we're not singing.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I thought we were singing that song for a second. That's.
I mean, but yeah, it's. I think that study's a little iffy. I wouldn't fall on my sword for it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. That's fascinating. I kind of would have expected you to be more on the side just by the notion that you yourself have a beard.
Well, yeah, but the study was only 414 guys.
Yeah, and there's
That's
like,
not a.
Could you imagine being the
There's at least-
415th guy? It'd be like, why do I count? Sorry, we have 4. That's all we needed.
all headroom.
That's a big enough study sample for this.
According to the rules of our grant, we can only have 414.
14. Sorry.
It was the last one that Biden pushed out.
Oh.
Well, there's at least double that amount of men in the world.
Sure,
right?
at least. Yeah.
So that's not a very big sample size.
No.
And so I'm curious on the mentality behind this. Like, how did they come up with this?
These studies that they do are very fascinating.
What's the gauge? Let's speculate. What's the gauge
don't know.
of maturity? How do you gauge maturity, Brent? I mean, do you gauge maturity?
I don't.
I guess would be the question.
I feel like when people are like, "Oh, you need to mature," it's like, what do you mean?
That doesn't
I need
sound
to meet.
fun at all.
First of all, I take care of my responsibilities, and second of all, like if I'm hanging around, I'm not going to take life serious because you only get one, and I'm not going to sit here all sourpussed out. I'm going to have fun. So suck it.
He's fired up on that.
Here's
one.
Here's another thing.
When I'm 80, I'm honking my wife's tuchus.
It's gonna be close.
okay.
You're close to it.
Who do you think did the study? Men or women?
Oh, that's a good question. Does it say?
It was probably
It does not say.
It was probably the one of the 414 that were in the study.
It's just a group of buddies got together and did this. A bearded men's group got together and did the study.
This is just a small church group. They're like, yeah, we're romantic and loyal, and we take care of it. Yeah, we're guys with beards rock.
It's actually a men's therapy group got together, and that's where the study came from.
Yep.
I don't want to take too much time into it, but I did hear that Dr. Jordan Peterson was the head of it, but it's neither here nor there.
Is he bearded?
I think he is.
Oh, is he? Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that actually. So
I think he is now. I think when he started out,
was it also an Alcoholics Anonymous?
dang.
Is that? Oh no. Okay, sorry. Just asking.
Wow.
That's just asking. Sorry.
Was he in?
He had some drug problems. No
Oh.
big deal. It's all right. It's
Well, he's Canadian,
allegedly
allegedly. No.
Canadian. I don't know what I was saying allegedly too. If he was Canadian or had the drug problem.
Yeah.
We'll let the
So
lawsuit
did,
sort that out.
So did your boy, allegedly. So
Which one? Who?
Rushy boy.
Oh, yeah. He did have a beard at the end.
No. I meant the drug problem.
Also Canadian?
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Allegedly.
But yeah, that's interesting that people actually put money into that type of a study. Like, how does that improve the life of anybody, really?
It doesn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
oh,
at this point,
okay.
it just makes people with a beard feel better, and people without beards feel worse.
Yeah, there you
There
go.
are some people who can't grow beards.
Yeah,
You know.
you know.
What about them? They
Will
have-
Smith's wife. Because she's got the alopecia. That, I'm just saying.
Keep my wife's name.
Oh, he's here.
I feel like you're
Was
about
that
to be
a-
slapped.
Was that in bad taste?
Well, maybe trim up the mustache a little bit. I don't know. Hide it a little bit better. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. John, what do you got over there?
Oh, I'm gonna stay out of that one.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't mean about that.
Sorry. What was it?
We got the
about?
cowardly lion over here.
Yeah.
Well, more like smart gazelle.
I feel like I'm
He ran away.
smart gazelle. I feel like he's a cowardly lion. I'm the
obnoxious
Scarecrow, and
bear.
you're the Tin Man.
Oh, there we go.
No, the obnoxious bear. Ooh.
What?
What bear?
What Wizard of Oz were you watching?
Yeah. Have you,
Oh,
were you watching The Wiz?
Oh, no, I was doing Baloo from.
Right, we're talking The Wizard of Oz. He goes to the Jungle Book.
Way to just jump movies,
A
dude.
sloth bear, by the way.
Ooh.
They don't get talked about a lot.
No. It's because they barely move. You can leave them for hours.
Oh, zing bang! Nicely done.
That's true. That was a zing bang one, but it was nicely done.
All right. Well,
It was
that's
all
it for me.
done.
That's it for me. And I'm out.
And Brent Scott,
Yeah.
you leave on a high note, right?
Yeah, I got
Well,
you.
you hit the bare necessities.
Well, okay.
Okay, we're just going
All
with a
right,
bunch
that's,
of bear puns now.
That's not our forte.
The right to bear arms. I don't know. What do we? Yeah, that's.
There we go. Let's make sure that we get everybody upset at us.
So, I gotta share some news with you guys.
Uh-oh.
Our washing machine broke,
Dun dun. That's the smell. That wasn't skunk, John.
which I feel really bad about because my wife loves spending so much time with the washing machine. Like it's like if my TV broke, right? She just loves.
Oh yeah,
That's what she does.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like she
her
loves-
entertainment.
Yeah, it's like if the dishwasher broke for her. Is that too far?
Same thing.
I'm probably not going to survive this one.
Yeah. There's no going back now.
Nope.
Yeah,
You've
this
made
might
it this
be
far.
the.
You're safe.
Well,
There's always a chance.
Oh,
I don't have a
yeah.
beard. I'm not a confident man,
yeah.
as we've just learned.
Well, you're lying that you are a confident man.
So what's up with the washing machine? Oh, hang on.
It just died. Just died.
Just
Just
died?
started making noise and smelling like smoke. No big deal. It's normal
Cool.
washing
Good.
machine stuff.
Good thing the clothes inside were damp at least, so
Yeah.
a fire didn't
Yes.
just combust.
Leaving all these like crusty bits in there. It was not pleasant.
Crusty bits.
Yeah, nothing felt clean.
Dude, you need a
Which of course happened at the
pre-wash your unders.
well, yeah, I like to wear them for a week before I wash
Yeah,
them.
yeah, that's
Well, you
the
go
problem.
inside and out,
Oh,
and then,
and then-
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Flip
just
around.
a smell
Yeah,
test.
yeah,
That's what you
just-
gotta do.
I don't think I would ever smell test my own underwear.
You wouldn't.
No,
Not brave enough, huh?
I
And you have a beard.
I do, but I just go, hey, you know what? I wore those for an entire day. They're dirty.
But
Gonzo.
just give them the good sniff test, just to be
No,
sure.
no. Now, if I take a shower at night and I put on some new unders, I wake up the next morning and I put on the same ones because I didn't wear them for a full day.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now, do you do the sniff test on any of your clothes?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do. Okay.
Yeah.
Just not the unders.
Shirts I'm good with. Pants, I don't really do a sniff test because they're pants.
It really sticks to the shirts. That's the
Yeah.
main sniff
Yeah.
test one.
But pants I'll actually pick up to make sure they don't look too wrinkly. Because if I just take them off and throw them on the floor, then I pick them up, it looks like an accordion. And I'm like, I'm not about that life. I don't want to walk around and somebody start making an accordion noise every time I take a step. Like that's my fear.
Better than the tuba, right?
I guess, yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
Then
boom,
you know
boom,
you're in
boom.
trouble. Yeah.
Oh, what's going on? Am I in an anime about fruit or veggies or something? Like, no.
Have you ever tossed on some clothes that you thought were clean, and then you get in your car and you're driving, and you're like, "What? Something doesn't smell right."
I've
Have you ever
done
had
that.
that? I'm just curious.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
And unfortunately, it was in high school. It's probably why I didn't have any dates until I was a senior.
Oh.
In high
Citizen?
school.
Oh, okay.
I knew I had to clarify that. Yeah, that's because I got a little bit more, I don't know. I got a little bit better at just picking out what clothes were clean and what clothes were dirty. Now, if my mom was on the podcast, she would probably come on and argue that she walked into my room and it just looked all dirty. But I knew where my clean clothes were and I knew where my dirty clothes were, and then she'd go in and mess everything up.
There's
And-
order to the
Yes,
chaos.
there is. Absolutely. But my wife does the same thing to me. I'm like, hey, what happened to... She goes, it was a mess. I'm like, yeah, but where's my thing that I'm looking for? I don't know. Where'd you leave it? Oh, my goodness.
That's the biggest thing there is,
I left it in the wide open so I could see it.
yeah, I know exactly where everything is. It's just a matter of my wife likes to move all
Yeah.
this stuff.
You know, wives like to say that men don't, like their husbands or men in general don't know how to look and find things. No. We know how to look and find things. We found you, first of all. Heyo. Second of all,
Did we really find, or did they find us?
oh no, I reached out to my wife and I was like, hey, you and I were bowling. And she goes, okay. I was like, you don't have a choice.
Ooh, so you kind of kidnapped her.
No, she went there by
I
her
just
own.
had a gun in the hand. It was
Yeah,
no big deal.
that
was-
that
That was just for
forceful.
insurance.
So
We were bear hunting.
So through capture, he got his wife.
Yeah, well,
I think most men actually get their wives through capture.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, and then she tricked me and was like, hey, look at this ring. I like it. And I was like, oh, what? And I bought it for her. And she goes, oh, I do. And I was like, wait
Wait,
what?
what's happening right now? You just said you wanted this ring.
Yeah. I was like,
What does this mean?
it's like, what just happened? Where am I? Who am I? Who are you?
I think real life is most like the movie Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, where the brothers have to go into town and kidnap women so they can get married.
That's, yeah.
It's from a different time.
Yeah.
It was
the
okay
good old
back then.
days.
The good old days where you could go,
Kidnap. And
kidnap
They
your
somehow
bride to be,
fall
and you
in
fall in
love.
love.
Yeah.
After some jaunty tunes.
Oh, sure. Yeah, but men usually put their stuff out into the open where they can find it and see it, and we're like, that's where it is.
We're visual. We see. I need to be reminded of this thing so I can take care of it.
Yeah.
But I can't if you put it away.
Yeah, wherever you think it belongs, it doesn't belong because now I can't find it.
Now I can't find. We're being gaslit.
Yeah.
Is essentially what it boils down to. Men are being gaslit by their women.
Yeah, and then wives complain about their
They
men
make
not
it
being-
our fault.
Yeah. Why can't you hit the laundry basket with your clothes? Why can't you find anything?
When they're moving the laundry basket just a little bit off each time.
Yeah. It's
I
like,
never miss.
doubt it.
Ask my wife.
I
never miss.
feel
Let's
like
have we're gonna have your
Yeah.
wife on.
Go for it.
we have some questions about Valentine's Day too for her.
Go for it.
Sweet revenge.
Oh my goodness. John, you okay over there?
He's reading some articles or
Yeah,
something. He's got more important things to do.
Yeah. He likes to prepare for the show, on the show, during the show.
Always
throughout the
prepared
show?
for the next show.
Yeah. Well, kind of.
Never.
He even asked the question about the beard to post to our listeners.
Yes. No commentary on it.
No. You send it my way, like I'm supposed to know, like I read the article or something.
Well, you had mentioned it.
I mentioned it, but I also mentioned the Korean Jesus. That
Oh, was that the one you mentioned?
I think,
Oh, that was the one you mentioned. I just forgot about that one and went to the beard
well,
one.
yeah.
Well, that was only because his son mentioned he saw a picture of Jack Jesus.
No, ripped.
Oh, ripped Jesus, sorry.
The Korean Jesus is jacked. So there's a difference. Ripped, he's long, like ripped is long, lean muscle that you can see. Jacked is bulky muscle. The Korean Jesus is bulky, like he looks like he should be on the Olympic stage, Mr. Olympia stage. Like,
How does this podcast consistently go to? I've never known a podcast that just go always to ripped Jesus. I mean, I've never heard that talked about so much than on this podcast.
are you getting in trouble with your pastor or something?
No,
Or-
not yet. I don't know if he listens yet, but
The next
Oh,
service is going to
sure.
be about exercise and
Yeah.
working out.
the elder
Jesus
sent me
definitely,
the elder
yeah.
sent me a message that they wanted to talk to me about something.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's this podcast.
Probably.
There's a good chance it is.
They probably have some dumbbells. They're like, we're going to need you to start pumping some iron.
There you go.
What type of church do you think I go to?
You tell us.
I have a couple ideas. Can I throw them out?
Yes, the Oreo Church. That is the one I go to.
Delicious.
The Church of. Oh no. I just forgot the name.
Womp womp.
It's always good when the jokes come out just like
Do you want
that.
John to explain it still?
Yeah,
You didn't
yeah.
get the joke out yet?
It was
John, explain it.
Punchki. The Church of Punchki.
Ah.
Gaelic. That's your theology. That's where your theology's from.
Where?
Don't worry about
Okay,
it.
I'm a little worried about it. So what did you, I'm sorry. So you actually, that's funny. You actually wanted to talk about Korean Jesus.
I just thought it was strange. Yes.
Korean Jesus.
Isn't that what he is?
Well, yeah. I mean,
I think it's I don't know if he's a Korean
it
Jesus.
did
is he?
say Korean Jesus.
I
It
thought
must-
that, Brent, take us through what
Sorry,
you wanted to talk
it was, no,
about.
it was
I'm
this.
sorry.
It was Korean statue depicts a Jesus so jacked it looks like his last supper was pure protein.
Yeah,
That was the name of the
I feel
title.
like I'm going to regret.
I
delving
mean,
in. the
yeah.
beard one was a better topic.
He does. I mean, he's 2, 4, 6, definitely a 6-pack, but his little garment that covers that region is up high.
The loincloth.
The loincloth, yes. I would have to say though, if Jesus was that ripped and that big, it would take some force to get the spearhead into his rib.
So I'm confused. Is it a Korean Jesus?
No.
No. How do you know?
You can zoom in on the face. It's hard to tell, but I'm going to say
It
no.
is
So it's just
It
a
is-
Korean. It's just a Korean statue.
Yeah,
Yes.
because that's
It
what the
says-
article says.
yes.
Is it like a Korean statue for a church? Is there a
Yes,
church with this statue out
I'm
front
pretty
of
sure.
it?
Well, there's a world on top of his cross.
Well, the thing
The
is,
What
Church
world
of
is-
Seventh-day Swallists?
Yeah.
well,
Yes.
it's funny you say it because underneath that title it says, "Blessed are the buff, for they shall inherit the earth."
Oh boy. Okay. We're rewriting the. Is it the Beatitudes there? The
Pretty
Sermon
much.
on the Mount?
Well, I'm just saying he isn't wrong.
Boy.
Really? You want to call Jesus wrong? Okay, that's on you.
Well,
That's on you guys. You guys. Yeah,
Guys, don't
yeah.
group me into John's
You
blasphemy.
giggled like a little
I
schoolgirl.
did not giggle like a little. Do you even know what a little schoolgirl sounds like?
Probably no.
Good answer.
That's all I'm gonna say.
It's okay.
But-
Someone told me that apparently my oh, okay. My
Talk louder. I wasn't giving you a thumbs up.
You can give me a thumbs up once a great while. Be nice, okay?
Are you going to finish?
Oh,
your...
sorry. Yeah, no, I don't feel like it anymore since you ruined it.
You can't do that.
I can't do what?
Not you, him.
Oh,
you can't
well,
do
you were
that.
looking right at me.
I know. I'm sorry. You can't do that. I have to know the end of this story. What's the end of this story?
No, someone said that the phone a friend voice.
Yes.
Was racist?
No.
Yeah, we got a few of those.
No. From Wednesday's episode. Apparently, he sounded Norway, which
Wow.
made me think how
Wait, hold on.
yeah,
Hold on. He sounded Norway?
like
Wouldn't it be
Norwegian.
Norwegian?
They said Norway. I knew they
Oh.
meant Norwegian, but they said it sounded
Norwegian?
Norwegian. So yeah, I'm like, do you know what a
There was
Norwegian
Norwegian.
You weren't like
sounds?
hernde fernde.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Oh, I got an answer for you.
Wow. I've never known a podcast to mock so many different groups of the world.
We've offended a lot of
Yeah.
people.
I'm
This
sup-
episode alone.
Yeah. Oh,
Not
yeah.
only is my marriage over from the first bit, or
We
the second
may-
bit, one of the bits.
we may or may not have isolated our Korean listeners that believe in Jesus, because frankly, they
Well, they're probably shocked to find out that Jesus wasn't actually Korean.
just like the whites
Yep, just like the whites.
are shocked to find out he wasn't white. He wasn't? No. I hope we get an email. Yes, he was. Prove it. I have a picture hanging on my wall. Yes. He sat for that, I heard.
So Norwegian, huh?
Yeah, Norwegian.
How they get no? I'm just impressed again that the accent wasn't broken really.
Well,
Didn't
again,
revert.
again,
Yeah.
I don't even know what a Norwegian sounds like.
I
So
was gonna say, what does a Norwegian accent sound like?
Actually, I think I think that if they practice English, they sound just as good as somebody from like America, but they have to like practice it.
Hi, partner.
Well, not South, not from the
We've
South.
got friendship shake on it. Have some beer.
But what were you gonna say, John? Because do you know have you heard a Norwegian?
no, I've never heard Norwegian, or if I did, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
know
I
it.
have no reference point aside from the Swedish chef. Same region.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Have you you guys?
That's where the
probably-
herndy ferndy.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good one.
Have you guys ever seen The Last Kingdom?
No.
Okay.
Is that with
Norway, are they still a
Legolas?
kingdom?
Legolas?
Orlando Bloom?
No.
No, okay, never. I haven't not seen it then.
Okay.
There's still quite a few kingdoms in the world.
Yeah. Well, it was about Uhtred from a different. Anyways, it was about
Uhtred?
Uhtred. Yeah, but his brother in that show, I'm pretty sure is from Norway. I like the actual actor is from Norway.
Hmm.
So
What do he sound like?
just kind of an English accent, not
Oh,
really.
they're all British?
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. if you're doing any type of historical movie or show, they're all British.
It's like Sean Connery when he was the Russian boat captain with the
Yes.
Scottish accent.
Yes. But wasn't he also the Spaniard in Highlander?
Maybe. I
And the other guy was from Ireland or Scotland?
Maybe. I don't have the foggiest. Haven't the foggiest.
Haven't the folks.
Haven't the foggiest.
But yeah, I think I've heard, but I watch on Netflix. I like to watch a lot of the UK shows, like murder mysteries and stuff. So every once in a while, they do venture off into like Denmark and like Sweden,
What's
Norway.
a Denmarkian accent?
A Denmarkian.
that
That
it?
sounds like a race of people from Game of Thrones.
The Denmarkians have
the
broken through our
Denmarkians are
northern
here.
wall.
Dun dun.
The Denmarkian army is on the move.
I don't think Jason Momoa died. I think he just moved on to be the leader of the
The Denmarkians?
Denmarkians.
Oh,
yeah,
yes, of course.
Yes. What's going on over there, John?
I was just looking up The Last Kingdom.
Oh,
We're over here having a conversation, and John's reaching TV shows.
he's got it playing right now. He's like, oh, this is good, guys. This is.
I'm 5
Have you guys ever
episodes
seen
in.
it? Have you guys ever seen it? No.
I've never heard of the show. I just wanted to look it up.
Oh,
See what it,
okay.
But you said Uhtred. Or
Uhtred.
It's a follow-up to the First Kingdom.
Yes. But they didn't want to touch on the Middle Kingdom, so they went straight to the
Right
last.
to the last. Straight from the first to the last.
Yeah. But shouldn't the last be first and first?
Well, it's kind of a circular
that's
show.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't. If you have small children or if you have sensitivities, you probably shouldn't watch it, unless.
Sensitivities?
Yeah, I don't know what the rating
Allergies.
is. Allergies. Yeah.
If you have
Like,
food sensitivities.
Oh, okay.
there might be smoking in it. I'm
Are you
not sure.
dairy
Even
intolerant?
though it's like the 8th century or something, there could be smoking. I'm
So
not.
the men
entirely
have
sure.
good full beards.
Oh yeah,
They're
sure.
confident.
They're confident. Yes.
yes.
Well,
of
you have
course.
to be if you're going into war like that. You have
Yeah.
to be confident.
Confident.
The longer the beard, the more confidence.
Yes.
Shorter the beard, ooh, not very confident.
No, that's how you want your army with the long beard because
Yeah.
you scare the enemy. They have short beards. The enemy's like, we got this.
Yeah, we got
We
it.
can handle this.
Oh, look at
Look at
those
these
short
children.
It's like these guys are like charge. Half the army trips on their beard.
They fall over.
Like look at those trolls rolling down the hill. Good thing we got these short beards.
They're doing a barrel roll right into our defensive line.
Is it football?
Yeah.
Is that a football reference?
Barrel roll? No.
No, defensive line.
Oh,
yeah. I was like, barrel roll?
definitely, yeah. Way to catch that. I was
Nicely
like, what are you
done.
talking about? No, barrel roll is more like a martial art term or something. But defensive line, yes, that absolutely is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Who would yell out, they're in our defensive line?
In a battle?
Yeah.
The one that had the short beards.
They've hit our defensive line.
Aren't we all on offense?
I don't know.
And defense.
We have the short beards.
A good defense beats a good offense, I've heard. That's
Like
what
the-
Madden
the
used to
shirts
say.
versus the skins in basketball. Long beards versus the short beards.
Yes, quite right. Well, quite right. That's how you break up a civil war, really.
Yeah, oh yes.
The
That's
North
true,
just
yeah.
had more long beards than the South did.
We can't fathom you shortening your beards.
Exactly. So that's what happened. That's
Look
how
at Lincoln. He has a short beard.
I know, but he was
Quite tall.
yeah, I think his height
Made up for it.
yeah, but also made like the optical illusion. I don't think it was as short as
It was
people
actually
think.
a very long
It
beard,
was a
but
bit-
because
yeah,
he was so tall,
It
it
looked
just
short.
it
Yeah.
looked short. That makes sense.
Yeah,
That
so
makes
you had
sense.
to really get next to him.
and that's why
Oh.
his taller hat too.
Yeah.
Also added to the illusion that he did not have a long beard, but
Exactly.
it actually was very full.
Yes.
Very full, very much like Saruman
Yeah.
from Lord of the
He
Rings.
shaved his mustache, I heard, just because you are so nerdy.
Huh?
He's spot on, actually.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, John.
Yeah.
I heard he shaved his mustache because Mrs. Lincoln didn't like kissing him with all the food in it. So
A very, very messy eater.
yeah.
Yeah,
I heard that he had the biggest hands as like he's the president with the biggest hands. Also the tallest president.
Well, wait a minute.
Could
So
palm a basketball.
if he only had the, let's say, the
Chin
chin
strap.
strap.
beard,
Yeah.
so that's not really a full beard.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's
A full
that's
beard.
a beard.
Well, it's a full beard is all.
But this is a mustache.
I don't know.
Like right under between your nose and your upper lip is the mustache.
Mustache.
Yeah.
Yes.
Russ was just touching his in between upper lip and nose, saying this is the mustache. So I just wanted to explain to the listeners.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was showing John. He
Yeah,
seemed to
you
have a
were
little
showing
trouble.
John. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I just want to know what's a
'cause,
full
hold on,
beard.
but
Or...
if the mustache is part of it, then how come if somebody has a mustache, we don't count that as part of a beard?
Well, I wouldn't count that as part of a beard.
Right. So why would it be counted as part of the beard if you're missing it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Now, did Wolverine have a beard, or did he just
He
have
had
mutton chops?
Mutton chops.
Yeah.
But he also had stubble right there. It wasn't like
Yeah,
clean
but he had
shaven.
the clear chin and the clear.
Did he?
Yeah.
Stubble
Oh,
doesn't.
hold on,
He was
hold
more.
on,
He was
hold on.
more full in the mutton chops.
Hold on. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
If you're talking cartoon, I completely agree. If you're talking Hugh Jackman, I do not agree. Hugh Jackman in most of the movies had some stubble.
Yeah,
But hold on. What stubble? When does stubble constitute
A beard?
a beard?
I think the 5 o'clock shadow is beard. Once the hair breaks the skin,
You think a 5 o'clock shadow's a beard?
once skin breaks or once
skin breaks the hair.
Yeah. Once hair breaks the skin, it's beard.
Really?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't necessarily know, but I also don't
We
think
need a study on this.
Why would? Yeah, where's the study? Where are these guys doing the study about the size of the beard?
Yes.
We need to know what constitutes a beard.
Yes. I'm just saying because I know that if I it's been years, but if I didn't do a clean shave, my wife would be like, "Oh, you're getting rough." I'm like, "Okay, sorry." She's like, "You need to shave your beard." So,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
that's something.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I think again though too, ladies, you can back me up. If you're like, oh, I haven't shaved, my legs are hairy, and like your man touches your leg, it's not necessarily hairy. It's just you didn't shave your legs that day or whatever. So you might have some stubbles.
What is?
But they say that they have hairy legs. And it's like they're not hairy. Like I pull up
Right,
my
a
pant
woman's
leg.
never been known to exaggerate before,
Right.
so
Right. But I pull up my pant leg, I'm like, that's hairy, babe.
yeah, that's
Like I can feel the wind. Like when the wind is going enough, you can see my leg hair move. Like that's hair.
like a forest.
You can feel the breeze between the leaves.
Why?
You should. It's so cute.
I don't want to see. Don't say
My
you should
chest
see.
hair?
No.
Whispers in the wind as it blows by. It's like I'm Fabio.
Ruffles.
Yeah, it's like I'm Fabio. Only like, yeah, it's so cool. Like my wife is like, I've never been more attracted to you right now than when that wind caught your chest hair. And I'm like, I know, babe. I know. That's why I keep it for you. And that's how you keep a long marriage right there.
We've overstayed our welcome, I think, on this episode.
Yeah,
Definitely
probably.
overstayed our
I
welcome.
thought John was going to try to prove me wrong with the whole Wolverine thing.
No, I was.
I thought he was too. I was waiting for him to look up a picture or
I
something.
did.
Oh, and
Yeah.
you were just going to keep it to yourself?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I
It's
do.
like his story that he started and then didn't want
Stop,
to.
yeah.
Wait, no. you
John's
gotta-
over there like, oh, yeah, I got him dead to rights. I'm not going to tell him, but I got him dead to rights.
This is why he's been married for a full year. He doesn't say anything.
No arguments whatsoever.
Just
Nada.
he goes, "Yep, I was right," and just like walks away. And that's it. It's like, oh,
But never tells her
Yeah,
that
never
he was
yeah.
right either. It's just nobody knows how he is. It's a
Yeah.
very neutral marriage.
so was I right?
About what?
Oh, for
Oh,
the
for
love.
crying out loud.
Where's the paperweight?
I might get it out for you now.
Okay.
Guys, I wanted to give you an update quick
Ooh, okay.
on my bracket.
Ooh, how's that going?
Not great.
The
Oh,
whole
there's a
state
new-
of Florida?
There's a new bracket I have for you for next week.
Dessert?
No.
Oh.
Best comedy person.
That's,
Oh.
I don't want to vote on that. I hate all comedy people.
But
Brent, I have a new bracket for
Okay.
you. Thank you. I know you'll partake. There you go. So
but they have to be in a competition.
they do. They are.
Oh,
Fight
okay.
to the death.
Ooh, fight to the death.
That clears out the place for us a little bit. You
little
know,
bit,
this
little
is a
bit.
comedy podcast.
Yeah.
We got to, you know.
I
start
feel
getting
like
around
I'm going to be
into some-
carrying the team, though. If there's a fight to the death.
Oh, I would say being funny. No, it's clearly me. But yes, fight to the death. You will carry the team. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So what's your update on your bracket?
So there's 28 brackets in this competition, and I am smack dab in the middle at 14. I started out really well, and then the second round dropped right off there.
I heard I saw that one of the top teams got out the first round. Does anybody know who that is?
That might have been what killed me. I don't remember what I put down for where.
What?
It's all a blur. John, are you even doing anything on this podcast?
John, there's a really good team. Was out the first round. Who was it?
Oh, for crying out! You have your phone up. You could
like
look
Kentucky.
it up.
Of course, it was Kentucky.
No, they won.
UCLA.
They lost in the second round.
UCLA.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, there was the bracket one where the group I'm in, someone had Louisville winning, but they lost in the first round. They were the first game played. But they were an 8 seed. I don't know if they're that good. I mean, there was a
Just have your phone up right in front of you.
2 seed.
Could have searched this in the time you've been talking.
So that's why I like talking to you about sports. So
2 seed.
there was a 2 seed that lost to I don't remember.
Maybe that was the one.
I don't know. Well, it also depends. What do you consider good? Like,
Well, no, I think it's seed. Like a top seed lost in the first round.
oh, a top seed lost in
And
the first round. Yeah,
usually
there were
people-
a few.
Usually people pick the top seeds to, go to at least the Sweet 16.
I guess what we're saying, because all the number 1 seeds are still alive.
Okay.
And I think there's only 1 2 seed that was taken out, I believe, or 2.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I just saw somebody go, "Oh, my top seed pick was out first round. That ruins my whole bracket."
Oh, they might have picked someone who, I don't know, maybe got a wild card or something like that.
You know what really tickled my fancy?
What?
Like 2017 or 2016, I don't know, in that time, when March Madness came, Michigan State lost in the first round, and I didn't hear about brackets for the rest of March. And I was like, that is so nice.
So I guess to our listeners, let us know how your brackets are doing if you
Yeah.
have them out there. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, and let us know how you picked your teams, because Russ picked them by how cute their jerseys were, and if you did the same thing,
You're not doing well right now.
well,
Firmly
I
middle
wanna-
of the pack. I mean, I guess it's...
yeah. But I want to see how they're doing compared to you. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I forget. I'll have to check how many points I actually have.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
But it'd be kind of cool to see, like, if somebody's perception of cuteness is like better or worse than yours. So if you're beating everybody that picked their bracket because of the cuteness, then you have an eye for cuteness. I guess.
I'd say too, and if there is a competition out there with a bracket based on the cuteness of the jerseys,
Yeah.
I'm probably doing pretty good on that.
Okay, very good. John, how's your bracket going?
Which one? I have 10 of them.
Never mind.
Holy cow.
Never mind. Okay, how's your best bracket doing?
I'm in second place.
There you go.
Wow.
Okay.
Out of how many? 2?
I think there's 6 people. So.
Oh.
But good attempt at being funny.
At least I make attempts.
That was pretty good.
Thanks, Brent.
Yeah.
Don't encourage him.
Well, somebody's got to.
No,
I've at least
to.
contributed on this podcast, so
Yes. There you go.
I got that going for me.
Oh.
I don't know if that was a thumbs up, like we need to talk louder, or if he was giving us a thumbs up. So I'm kind of confused right now what to do.
Well, on that note of confusion,
Oh,
we're at the end.
all good things must come to an end. Actually, we're not coming to an end. We're just pausing until Wednesday.
Until Wednesday, more trivia coming at you on
Oh, man.
Wednesday. Tell your friends.